Hello everyone, this is Anusha Bodi and I am from Group 6. My team members are Sudhakar, Damireddy, Venkatanagasman Bolsetti and Kolani Rosha. Now I am going to discuss some of the key facts and key issues of HDFC Bank. Coming to key facts. In 2007, HDFC Bank was targeted by phishing attack, which was one of the most significant private banks with rupees 682 billion deposits. When the phishing attack was happened, 28 of the customers were banking online. The Reserve Bank of India made compulsory for the banks to route the large amounts of payments via the RTGS in March 2004. The debut of Internet in India was in August 1995 by the Videsh Sanchar Limited, which was owned by federal government. The HDFC Bank had 10 million customers in March 2007, which contained saving account holders as the largest category. Adaptive risk modeling was a risk management model used by the bank for the transactions which are made online. And with respect to the time, the online banking in India is growing fast. The online banking has two components. One is mobile banking and the other one is net banking. Phishing attack is most common attack in 9 most common frauds worldwide regarding the banks and some financial institutions. The HDFC Bank gets signed with RSA for providing security to online banking, which is US-based provider. The IS infrastructure proposed by the HDFC Bank contains two types of servers. One is authentication server and the other is online server. And coming to key issues, the key issues of HDFC are how HDFC can increase the number of online customers and how can we protect online customers from the phishing attack, how the bank maintain business continuity in IS. Coming to first key issue, how HDFC can increase the number of online customers. The alternative course of actions are by making online banking easy and by providing more security by advertising about online banking. The pros are needs less staff at banks, more profits by making all the tasks online, and increasing growth is high and easy to maintain the transaction. The cons are the bank needs more experienced people to develop an IT, and more chances are there to breach the security. And by providing more security. For this, the pros are we can give guarantee to the customers, competition to other banks, and controlling cyber attacks. Bank can maintain their data safely. And some of the cons are I need high technology to provide the security, and the cost to do this is more, and we need high talented people to maintain the data safe. And the another one is by advertising about online banking. For this, the pros are main resource to communicate with customers, and we can deliver more information about online banking. And the cons are we cannot increase more customers because everyone needs the security, and it need marketing people to introduce better codes about online banking, and more expensive to implement the new ideas. If it fails, then the company rating will go down. Why? Nowadays, we are recommending by making online banking easy. Why? Nowadays, everyone need comfortable life because of their time constraint. If HDFC provide more features like mobile banking, deposit money through ATMs, and providing better customer services, if they provide all these features to the customers, then everyone will like. So number of online users will increase and the bank will take care of the security to the customers. The second key issue is how can we protect online customers from the phishing attack. Alternative course of actions are customers should be educated about the different forms of phishing attacks that can occur through emails, phone calls and text messages, and keeping the system secure by installing antivirus software and by using anti-spam software, which is a mail washer to filter spam mails. First one, customers should be educated about the different forms of phishing attack that occur through email spams, phone calls and text messages. For this, the pros are they will be aware of suspicious mails and phone calls that cause attack, and they will be able to recognize whether it is a legitimate web page or not and prevent from attacks. And the user will be recovered from the critical situations like loss of money. To update new techniques of the phishing attacks regularly and identify them. And the cons are effort will be more to educate the customers about the attacks, and cost will be more to conduct the awareness programs. And second one, keeping the system security, installing antivirus software. For this, the pros are it protects our system or mobile devices from virus and its effects of crashing or stealing data, and it protects the system from malicious web pages by altering and blocking it, by alerting and blocking data. And the cons are customers have to update with new versions of antivirus regularly, and it is somewhat expensive to buy effective and qualitative software of the antivirus. And the third one is using anti-spam software, which is a mail washer to filter spam mails. Pros: filter spam mails effectively, which are vulnerable to the user, and it deletes the unnecessary emails from the mailbox, and it provides online privacy for the customers. And the cons are, the cost to install the anti-spam software will be more, and sometimes it deletes some important mails thinking as a spam. Why? Customers should be educated about the different forms of phishing attacks that occur through spam, email spams, phone calls, and text messages. We are recommending this one. Why? Why we are recommending this? Initially, to protect the customer from attacks, the user should be educated about the type of attacks and forms and its effects. By this, the customers are aware of those attacks and they protect themselves from the vulnerabilities of the attacks. And they are also educated about anti-phishing techniques to prevent the attacks. And the third key issue is how the bank maintain business continuity in IS. Alternative course of action. Maintain full-fledged backup servers, doing risk assessment analysis by developing business continuity strategies. Maintain full-fledged backup servers. For this, the pros are we can provide more security to the data and easy to get back the data. And cons are it is expensive process because we need more hardware equipment and need extra employees to maintain the backup servers, extra burden to the organization. And then doing risk assessment analysis. For this course of evaluation, the pros are we can prevent the security attacks, we can provide better performance, easy to identify the problem. And the cons are need high talented employees, required more tools to detect the attacks. And by developing business continuity strategies. For this, the pros are provide strong competence to other organization and to the attacks. And we can improve the business performance means by changing customers from offline banking to online banking and full control on business. Cons are requires highly educated people, more expensive and more risk involved. Why we are recommending doing risk assessment analysis? Because it is most effective process to prevent the attacks from outside or inside. Inside the organization, sometimes the employees will delete the important data because of pressure or some other reason. So we can control this by doing analysis on what the employee is doing with data and how much they need the access on data. We can control by limiting the permissions. We can stop the unwanted transactions by the risk analysis. We need some tools to do this analysis, by this we can provide reliable services to the customers and we can improve the services to the customers. Thank you.